Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can go from this to this at home. I am not a professional nail technician. I am just a DIYer doing my nails at home trying to save a couple of bucks. So first, I'm going to show you guys some of the things that you absolutely need and then some of the things that are nice to have but not a necessity. We're going to start with a hard gel, a gel brush, nail tips, an e-file. This is just the one that I have. It's the Melody Susie one. It's like 17 bucks on Amazon. A nail glue that I got from the beauty supply. A nail file. Any kind will work. A buffing block. I just got these from Amazon. A base gel. I'm using gel nails, and a top gel. A UV light. Okay, so these are my natural nails. I just took off an old set before I filmed it. That's why they look a little extra crusty. But this is what my natural nails look like. I'm gonna start by using this tool. I don't even know what it's called, but I'm gonna start off with this just to push back my cuticles. As you can tell, I'm clearly not a professional because I don't know what these things are called, but I just know that people use it when they do their nails, so I bought it and I use it. And then I'm gonna take my electronic file. I'm gonna put this bit in there. I don't know if this is the correct one for your cuticles, but I'm gonna use it because it works. So yeah. And I have my the setting on the lowest setting just because I don't want to hurt myself or cut myself, so I just put it on the lowest setting and start filing my cuticles. And you can also see I'm using very gentle taps on my cuticle area. I don't want to over file and I don't want to cut myself. I should also mention that this is my dominant hand, so I am right-handed. I'm using my right hand to file. I will have my next video is going to be a video where I show you how I use my non-dominant hand to do my nails. Okay, once I'm satisfied with how that looks, I grab some lint-free alcohol wipes. This is optional. You can always just use a paper towel. And then I have rubbing alcohol in this little container. It just makes it easier to use while I'm doing my nails. And I'm just gonna rub all that dust off my nails. And then I grab my nail tips. You can use whatever nail tips you have. These are just the one that I have. They're like a halfway between almond and stiletto. This was actually my first time using them and I really like them. I usually do coffin nails, so this was a nice change. And what you see here is me trying to size them up. So basically what you want is for the tips to go from one end of your nails to the other end of your nails. You don't want them to be too tight. You don't want them to be too big. If they are too big, you just file them down to meet your nails. But you definitely don't want them to be too small. Those are definitely too big. So like I said, this was my first time using this particular nail tips. So I was just sizing them up, trying to see which one would fit the best. And then I grab my nail glue and yeah, you just put them on. You don't want to use too much glue. You want to use enough that it'll hold, but then you don't want to oversaturate. And then I remembered I wanted to cut my nails, so I grabbed my nail clipper and just gonna cut. You can also just file your nails off. I just happen to have a nail clipper, so I just cut my nails. This is a preference. You don't have to cut your nail. Once I was done, I grabbed my nail tip. I'm just holding it and letting everything play out a little bit in real time so you guys can see like realistically how long it takes. A lot of times when you watch those Instagram videos or TikTok videos, you see how things just go by really, really fast. But in reality, this actually takes a lot of time. I spared you guys from watching me fit every single nail, but here are all the tips on. I just put on a mask left over from the pandemic and I just start filing. So basically what I do is I just file any nail tips that are too big for my nail bed, and then I just make sure that the shape is nice and crisp. Like I said, this was my first time using these tips. I usually do coffin nails, so this was a little bit of a challenge for me. And I'm also filing the nail tip to remove the shine. So the gel itself is not going to stick to any shiny surfaces. So you need to rough up the top of the nails. Don't ask me the specific reasons why. This is what I see all the YouTubers doing, so that's what I did. See from the side, like it's a little bit more smooth. You don't really have that bump there anymore, which is what you want. You kind of want it to look as flush as possible. And now I'm going to do that for all of the nails. One thing about filing is you really want to take your time. This is not something that you want to rush because you're sharpening that nail. It really plays a big role on how the final results are going to look. So filing is definitely one place where you want to take your time. You know, just do the best that you can. When it comes to the shape of my nails, I don't really care if my nails are identical. I'm not anal about that because I know that I'm not a professional. I like my nails to look, I strive for my nails to look like either fraternal twins or, you know, siblings that look alike. I don't care if they are exactly identical because I know that I'm not there yet, and that's okay. What the nails look like after filing. And I grab the wipe, the lint-free wipe and alcohol, and I'm just gonna get that dust off my fingers. Okay, this is a nice to have, it's not a must have. This is from Kiara Sky Gel Tips collection. I have it. It's the #1 prep. It's basically like, I don't know, I guess to clean your nails or something. It helps with the longevity of my nails, but you don't need to have it, honestly. And this is #2 from that same collection. I think this is the Bond. Again, I don't know about the technicalities of what these things exactly do, but I just know that they help with, you know, the longevity of my nails. I get less lifting when I use these products versus when I didn't use these products. Now I'm going to go with the base gel. like you usually do anytime you're doing gel nails. This is just the one that I have. You guys don't have to, get every single thing that I use. You can use whatever you have around you. It doesn't have to be something specific, like the specific brands that I use. So when I first started doing my nails, one mistake that I made was buying specific items that the YouTubers were using. And you don't have to do that. You can just get whatever is nearest to you. As long as you know how to use the products, then you don't have to, do all of that. After I put the base gel, what I do, I put the nails under the lamp and then secure it. And then I'm going to take my hard gel, which is this one, the IBD one that I like. And I just really, really like this color. It looks very natural. It's very beautiful. Then I grab my rubbing alcohol in the little container that I have, just to make it easier while I'm doing my nails. So I'm gonna start off taking a small bead and putting that on my nail. That's going to be my base foundation. The thing that I quickly learned about gel nails is that the more you like slap onto your fingernails, and when you put it under the lamp, it is going to burn. So I do small layers. Typically I'll do 2 to 3 small beads of this, and you just put that on very easily. Do not rush it unless you want to get burned. And there is no real, I don't know if there's any real technique to applying hard gel. I just put it on like you were painting, or I don't know, you just kind of roll it from side to side. You can go in a circle, you can do whatever feels the most comfortable for you. You just want to make sure that it's not touching your skin, because gel tends to move. Gel is much more forgiving than acrylic because it doesn't dry up, it doesn't harden unless you put it under the lamp. So you have more time to move it around and adjust things as you wish, but just make sure that it's not touching your skin. And if it does touch your skin, just clean it right up before you put it under the lamp. I should also mention that hard gel is very sticky. So that's why I have that alcohol there. It's supposed to help with the stickiness. And I'm gonna put that under the lamp and allow that to cure. Put it under the lamp for about 30 seconds. That was the first coat. Now I'm gonna go with the second coat. Again, applying the same method, but this time around I'm not starting all the way at my cuticles. I'm just starting a little bit past my cuticles because that area doesn't really need to have a lot of product on it. Now I just need to build the strength of my nail. So while you guys are watching me apply the hard gel onto my nails, I think I can tell you guys about why I like using hard gel instead of acrylic. So one thing that I did try using acrylic to do my own nails. It is extremely difficult. They make it look so easy when you're watching videos on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, whatever the case may be. They make it look so easy, but it's very difficult because, one, the smell. I could not bear to have that smell in my home. For me, the second thing was acrylic dries up very quickly. So if you're unskilled and you don't really know what you're doing, by the time like you figure out what you're doing, it's already dry and you can't do anything about it. But the thing about hard gel is that it's more forgiving, so you have time to manipulate it, to move it around, and it won't cure or harden until you put it under the lamp. Plus, the benefit is there's no smell. So you can, not have a mask, or, you don't have to worry about that harsh smell in your home. This is what it looks like afterwards. You want to make sure it's strong. You just want to check to make sure that you got all the corners. Applying anywhere that I think, there might be any gaps or anything might be missing. and that goes under the lamp for 30 seconds. Then I'm gonna do the rest of my nails. Okay, these are all the nails done. I decided to do the rest of my nails off camera because it's a lot faster doing it off camera. So this is what it looks like without filing. Grab my lint-free wipe with rubbing alcohol and just wipe my nails up to remove that sticky layer on top. And I grab my mask because things get really dusty when you're filing those gel nails. Put that on. And I like to start with a hand file because I don't want to mess up my shape. And it's very easy for me to control what I'm doing using a hand file versus an e-file. Now, when you buy hand files, there's different grits. That just means like how sandy it is, I guess, like how rough it is. I don't really know the difference. I mean, you can feel the differences. So for this file, one side is a lot more gritty or sandy than the other side. I don't know which side is the rough side and which one is a little bit smoother, but I like to start off with the rough side of it and then just kind of file my nails, you know, file the length, file the, what do you call it? Like, not the length, file the height of the nail, make sure everything is looking nice and smooth. And then I use the other side, which that is not as rough, the side that is not as rough as the first side, and just to kind of smooth things out a little bit more. See me turning my hand in different ways because I want to make sure that no matter how I have my hand, the shape makes sense. I've been doing my nails since like, I believe it was like, I don't know, late 2019. So deep into the pandemic, I was definitely doing my nails. I actually started out with poly gel and then I moved on to hard gels. I think my next video, I'm going to show you guys a poly gel video because I still use poly gel till today. I started out with poly gel. My nails will pop off like every other day. Sometimes they'll pop off, my nails will pop off like 15 minutes after I just finished doing my nails. So I was doing my nails like every weekend. And the thing about it is that's okay. Like my nails used to look busted. Like I didn't have the proper tools. So the filing wasn't that great. I had, you know, poly gel all on my cuticles. I definitely went through a period of like having not so pretty nails. But that's why you practice, right? Because practice makes perfect. So I kept going at it. Until finally I learned how to do my nails that it looks nice. It's definitely not professional, but it looks a lot better than it used to when I first started. And I'll find some pictures to show you guys what, you know, the progress from when I first started until now. And then I take my e-file and I go in and clean up my cuticle just to, you know, make it look a little bit nicer, a little bit more flush to my cuticles. And so I'm going to grab my buffing block. I'm going to buff my hands and then I'm going to clean up my hands again, remove all that dust, and then we'll be done. And I go grab my top coat. Like I said, I'm not adding any color to it because I really like the way the natural color of these hard gel. So I'm just gonna add a top coat to it. But if you wanted to add color to it, you absolutely can. And I popped that under the lamp for 30 seconds, and this is what the nails are looking like. It's beautiful. I like the way it looked. I definitely see some areas of improvement with the shape. Like I said, I don't really do almond nails that much. I do love the way they look though. And I'm not too anal about, you know, my nails looking like identical twins. Then I grabbed my cuticle oil. This is just one that I got from the beauty supply. I'm not really, like I said, I'm not really fancy with a lot of these things. So I just grabbed a cuticle oil from my beauty supply and I use that. I've had this this cuticle oil for about 3 years now and it's still not done. I just love this color. It's just, I love it. Yeah, these are the final results. Let me know what you guys think. I personally love it. So let me know what you guys think about my nails.